Let's stand, go before the Lord in prayer, and thank Him for this Bible study. Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to be in your house. We thank you for the truth of your word, your love. God, thank you for this opportunity to study what you so diligently prepared for us in your word. In your loving name, Jesus, we pray. Amen. You may be seated. Notice I said God diligently prepared it in his word, the Bible. I wasn't referring to the Bible study. That's what we allow God to show us. So we're not claiming divine intervention, though we are claiming divine direction. We hope to teach the Bible study that God gave us. Picking up in Jude part, 106. Somebody read Jude chapter 1, verses 22 and 23, please. Pick at the bottom, please. Jude 1, 22 and 23.
And of some have compassion, making a difference. In others, save with fear, in the mouth of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh.
Hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. We're picking up with Galatians. That's where we were. Thank you, sir. Leave this Galatians up. We're going to have to switch our batteries or figure it out or use the other one. Something on that. Yeah. Sorry about that if you're online watching and everything went dark. I'm still here, but it may be dark. All right, go to Galatians chapter 5, verse 20. Galatians 5 and 20. Somebody read that for me, please. You didn't have it on there already? All right, Galatians 5 and 20. It's going to be 21 also, the way you be reading. So we covered those last week. These are works of the flesh. What no one has to teach us, but we would do naturally if left without God. You see all of this in the Word. You can search it, research it, look it up. Like, yeah, people just do that, all those things. Nobody teaches them, they just do it. 75. All right, verse 21. Envying. Anybody know what envy is? Is envy the same as jealousy? Similar, but not quite. So somebody tell me, what's jealousy? In your own words, what do you think jealousy is? Is it the green-eyed monster? Wanting what somebody else has. Jealousy. It's good. That's right. So then what is envy? It's not wanting them to have it. You don't want what they have, you just don't want them to have it. That's envy. Far more evil. Far more wicked. They don't want what you have because they desire it. They just don't want you to have it. It's a work of the flesh. It's really one of Satan's motives. He's just mad because he can't spend eternity with God. He's already sinned away his day of grace. So he just wants to stop every human he can from going to heaven. Just the truth. And make no mistake, God won't force you to go to heaven when you die. If you live your life not wanting to go to heaven, and that's how he'll allow you to die. God isn't forcing anyone to go to hell. He just respects their wishes. Does that make sense? If you don't want God's presence, he ain't going to force you to be in his presence. If you don't want to praise God, you don't worship God, he's not going to make you. That's not love. But then you get eternity without his grace, without his presence, and without his love. That is hell. There is no love in hell because God is love. But that's what people choose. God doesn't make them. He's done everything he can to prevent it, to include sending you to this Bible study tonight to have me repeat it for you. And to touch your heart, to give you the faith to want to come. Because if God hadn't gave you faith to want to come, you wouldn't have came. You don't believe it. Has there been a Tuesday when you didn't go to a Bible study in your lifetime? How many years did that happen? So if God hadn't given you the faith to want to come, you wouldn't come. God's doing everything he can. But envying is just not wanting them to have it. It's cruel. Then what's next? Murders. Ooh. We all know what that is. Now there's a war going on. America's fighting the good fight, whooping up on them. Say, well, it ain't fair. Who in the world want to fight a fair war? I want to win, and win fast, quick. Get them out of here. I don't fight no fair war. I want to whoop them and leave and go home. Talk about, boy, we did it, didn't we? A fair war? You crazy. That means y'all both get shot. Now I'm okay. Let them die for their country. I'm gonna live for mine. In the world, all these crazy ideas people have. Don't you ladies understand if the war was even and we were losing and they was losing? Ooh, what's your life look like? You don't like reading now. You sure ain't gonna like it in the future either. You wanna wear your hair purple, green, pink, all you want to now. You ain't doing none of that. Cause we ain't gonna even see your hair. You gonna be a nun. Darker Muhammad Jihad, that's what you gonna be. Ain't nothing but your face gonna be shown. I want freedom. You want what? Never mind. Where the feminists gonna be at then? Somewhere with their hoodie on too, being quiet. Talking about, yeah, we quiet when they're around, but when they gone, we talk again. All that rhetoric gonna stop. They gonna be the main ones trying to abuse you, telling you need to have your own women's army. How many of y'all want to go fight now? It's a war. We're gonna volunteer. That's female veterans now, but I'm talking about now. I ain't talking about when you was young and strong. I'm talking about right now. Me either. I'm gonna stay home with the babies myself. Carry a 75-pound rucksack? Well, somebody give me some car keys. I'll take it where we going. On your back. Ooh. They're gonna have to give me a new one of them. They gotta issue me a back. Man, they're gonna have to put some knees in my MRE. Get some new knees, a hip, something. 75-pound ruck. Go in the field for a week without a bath, barely brush your teeth. Yeah, I ain't built like that no more. They'll find me somewhere, arthritis have me locked up, talking about I can't move. I can't move. They're like, oh no, matter of fact, this joker. Yeah, why y'all send me? What the world was y'all thinking? He's unfit. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason y'all recruit at 18 at the high school and not at 60-something at the nursing home. We willing mentally, but physically, well, I couldn't imagine. Whew. I ain't shooting nothing but long distance. They come in, we shooting while we driving away. I ain't build a trench. No. Keep firing. I'm trying. Get up out of here. We'll defend whatever we have to defend, but I'm not naive to think that I'm going to go toe to toe with them. That's crazy. What we gonna do when it get dark? You know how our eyesight is. I think I see movement. Somebody's trying a flashlight over there. Let's get away our position. Ooh, child. Hold on. Hey! Boy, you have to shoot that night vision, man. There's a whole lot going to that. We don't want an equitable war. We want a domination. If we have to go to war, we want to dominate. This makes sense. All these crazy people talking, well, that's not fair. Are you talking about war? Who in the world? You sound like the British. See, I told you a long time ago, the same people. They were loyalists with the British back in the day. You line up your soldiers, we line up our soldiers, and whoever got the most guns and us redcoats gonna win. Now I'm finna hide these bushes and shoot you in the side of your head, Dodo Bird. They're not fighting fair, exactly, but we got a country, didn't we? Mm-hmm. What in the world? Fight. Line up and shoot at one another. Proves I'm brave. Nah, prove you dumb. I'm gonna go over here behind this tree. And when you send your volley, pow, pow. Hold on, give me some more, Jebediah. Drop that, joker. But murders, but the point is murder and killing are not the same. They're not the same. Murder's intent to do harm to somebody without a cause or a selfish cause. Killing happens. You can accidentally kill someone. In our law system, there's 3 types of murder: 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. You can accidentally kill someone, which is sad, but you didn't do it on purpose. But murder is different. Speaking of murder here, say, why aren't those soldiers murdering the enemy? No, they're killing them. But I'd rather them kill them than they come kill us. They so liberal. They saying, no, well, they shouldn't kill them. If you don't have no way to protect yourself, you're going to be the first to go, I'm shooting back. I already told you. What you going to do? I'm going to throw these lemons at them. I got some lines. Sad reality is they probably going to rape you first. Male or female, that's what they do. You should study war. Since you have all these ideas about it, they're going to rape you first. And then they're going to kill you. Depending on the country, they might kill you and then rape you. Oh, y'all think I'm joking? You should read about war. These people you defending. This is what they do. They rape you. Every female we know is going to get raped if she get captured. It's a fact. But what they don't tell you is the men too. There's a high percentage. Ask some of these brothers been deployed. They'll tell you about that man and boy Love Thursday. About the 19th man in the Egyptian army. Mm-hmm. What y'all had that boy with y'all for? Why Ahmed laugh like that? That's what they do. They had a boy dancing boys. They put him in outfits, tell him dance around. Look so weird. What in the world? They say, oh, he's rebellious. He fights me, but I love him. I thought that was the granddaddy when I saw the documentary. You're a whole pervert. I thought that was his granddaddy. He was sitting there hugging on the boy, kissing him on the forehead. That's all he got his grandson with him. Oh my God. And you think they ain't gonna get your young? Should study the cultures you defending before you defend them. Like them crazy people, queers with Palestine. When they'll cleanly kick them off the roof if they go over there. Clean off the roof. Head first. Kill them. But they defended them. What? Think about it. Think about it. Walk with me for a minute. What would I look like at a Klan rally? Get the niggers. Yeah, death to darky. Who brought him? No, look at me on this side, fellas. Then you know what they gonna say out the back. No, I know what you was thinking. Get a rope. That's insane. But that's what those people are doing. Those people are doing. But there are people that go to Klan rallies to start testimonies to witness to them because some people just been lied to. They think we different races. That's a lie. No such thing as multiple races. One race of human. They've been lied to, and then somewhere along the line, somebody might have mistreated them and did bad to them. Just envied them their life and attacked them, try to fight them, beat them up, attack them. I know them jokers. I've seen them do it, attack people. But it go both ways because I've seen people attack people for being lighter than them. I've seen people chase people for being darker than them. You better run. Start them that lawnmower. So I've seen it both ways. People can be mean to people. Ooh, you can go to an island when everybody the same culture, and guess what? They'll have their picks. And they'll fight each other within each other, whatever they break it. Well, we don't like curly hair. We're only wavy hair here. We only have straight hair. Oh, look at her wavy hair. Oh, your hair's not straight like ours. That's what we fighting over, straight hair and wavy hair, not even curly, wavy hair. You know if you put an ironing comb on it, it goes straight, huh? That's their fight. They find anything to fight over. Ooh. You find it in all cultures, Asians beef with one another. Round eye or slanted. What in the world? Pie face or round. They're like, no, you can tell by the shape of the head, they're Cambodian. What in the world? What in the world? I thought it was the accent. I thought it was say, oh, you tell by the accent and the language. They said, no, the shape of the face and the head. I said, oh, these jokes, what? Human, something else. And then you're not white, but amongst the so-called Caucasians, they'll pick on one another. Ooh, you pale. Ooh, you sure that's a tan? Your mama might have met the mailman. You sure mama didn't go get her package from UPS when daddy was gone? Because UPS is brown, you get it, never mind. They pick on one and say all kind of wild stuff to one another. Well, you ain't Irish, you Scottish, I'm Turkish. Ain't you from America? Yeah, what part? Bucksnort, Arkansas. How in the world are you Irish? But that's what they say, you know, St. Patrick's Day coming up, we all gonna be it a little bit, don't worry about it. We Americans, we all claim Irish, we all claim Scottish, but the truth is, if your lineage is from the South, you probably really do have some Irish and Scottish in you. Just the fact, you not doing from the South, but it's kind of where people migrated. It's what they did. And actually, the South and the East Coast, probably some Irish and Scottish somewhere in there. It's almost everybody. Just like we all have some Native American in us. You just gotta go back far enough. I was wondering why I don't burn as hard as some of my cousins. You relate to Chief Walking no more. He saw Nana Mama and said, you know what, I ain't walking no more. Can I ride in your wagon? He got off that horse. That's what happened. But we all humans. We're all humans. Quit letting people divide you, but murder is different than killing. We're not gonna get too deep into it. There's more scripture to back it up, but I figured I'd separate that to the current events going on. All murder is killing, but not all killing is murder. Because we do have a death penalty in America and in most countries. We kill criminals. If they do a heinous enough crime, well, I think we should let them go until they do something to somebody you love. They take your 6-month-old baby out to kidnap them out your house and molest them, and then kill him and cut the body up. I don't think you'll be saying, oh, just let him go. Cashless bail. You'll be, if you say that, you're waiting to kill him when they get out the courtroom. We have that for a reason. There's biblical evidence for it. The death penalty comes from the Bible. Capital punishment. So all murder is killing, but not all killing is murder. Does that make sense? All right, we'll go on. Next one, please, brother. Ooh, is a work of the flesh? But Jesus turned water into wine. That's what all the drunks say. If you study it out, he turned it into unfermented grape juice. Jesus turned water into grape juice that tastes real good. That's what the scripture says. Wait, it wasn't alcoholic? No, because alcoholic beverages are a sin. It leads to drunkenness. Say, well, I drink, but I don't. This is what I like to hear about. I drink, but I don't get drunk. So you ain't never been drunk in your life. There was a time. All you got to do is go a little bit deep. You ain't got deep in the question. They just tell you the truth. But here's the reality. If it takes you 10 beers, it don't. But if it takes you 10 beers to get drunk, if you have one beer, mathematically speaking, how drunk are you? 1/10 drunk? No, you 1/10 sober. You're 9/10 undrunk. that's not a thing? But that's the logic people use. Well, I just had 2 beers. I ain't drunk. If it takes you 10 beers to get drunk, you have one, you're 1/10 what? Not sober, huh? That's the lie the devil tell you. But truth be told, alcohol in modern times, and even before, but definitely in modern times, do you know there's statistics of how many tens of thousands of people die a year from alcohol? Do you know how many people committed the crime that sent them to jail or prison? They committed that crime while they were drunk or high? It's like 90-something%. So just by not drinking, man, they'd have been free. But because they chose to Jesus turned water into wine, lie to themselves, they committed a crime they got. How many times have you heard mothers against drunk driving, dads against drunk driving? Every summer, every spring break, you hear about some tragic death of some young person because they was drunk. Either in a car accident or drunk and bust their head open at the pool. Worst crimes, people in the spring of life, just the beginning, die, paralyze themselves, become crippled because they was drunk. But you want to tell me how your granddaddy drank for 80 years and he wasn't no drunk, but he used to get drunk every day. But, he could still work a job. Tell them the other part. What other part? How he used to beat your grandma. How your mom or your daddy, whichever one he raised, really didn't like him. I don't know why mom didn't like her dad. She just always was angry at him. You don't know how that drunk raised him. Sometimes people get drunk, get angry. Some people cry and get drunk, but then they get angry. You don't know how they treated them, what they did, or who they allowed around their children because they was somewhere drunk. Ooh, we got to go out. Can y'all watch the babies? Yes. We'll watch the little ones. Now, they don't talk like that. They say, sure, child, go ahead. But on the inside, that's who they are. Preying on innocent little children. All because they had to get a drink. They had to get tipsy. Because they want to blame it on the alcohol. No, you made that decision. But thank God when he set you free from it. Thank God. I've been drinking since I was 5. That's when they gave my first Miller High Life. They said, here, they look, ninja. Developed a taste for it. I bought alcohol because I had a car, so I just go to school at the basketball game, give me a 40, a quart. Red Bull, not the energy drink, the other one. Blue Bull, Coke 45, Old English 800. Drinking that rock good, that malt liquor. If you was broke, somebody had a Schlitz, man, you drank it big. Drinking all that liquor. Bud had all them parties. We go in there buy the cases. If they want to sell it to us, we get somebody $20 outside the store, let them run in and get it for us, or we go to the bootleg house. But the bootleg lady was expensive, so we didn't always go to them. Stand outside the liquor store, give them a little something. Oh, and then when crack hit, it was easy. Break them off a little bump. Hey, my boy, we need you to make a run. I got you, baby, I got you. What y'all need? You want me to meet you down there? I'll run. You ain't got to let them in your car because you don't know what they got on them. If y'all get arrested, he telling everything. So you just, yeah, meet me down there, man. We're going to go to the store. The other store, we're going to get some chips. We'll meet you down there. All right, baby, I'll be ready. Woo, y'all going to party tonight. Give them about $100 something, whatever you going to get, send them in there. The store know what you're doing. They see you out there. But they trying to make their money. So they got a blind eye. But how many lives have been harmed by drunken? Stop making excuses for sin. Look at what it's created. But thank God for deliverance. Thank God. We have groups that meet down there. Thank God for them. Some of them meet every day faithfully. It'd be a holiday they meet. Like whatever it takes to keep them sober. Jesus is ultimately the answer. If they came to God, they could maybe take a day or two off, but that's not where they are in life. But at least they ain't doing what they used to. And you can repair those relationships. It's not over. Don't let anybody guilt trip you because you made bad decisions when you were young to say it's the end of the world. Because kids good for that for some reason. I've noticed that. They'll blame the parents. Well, this is what you did when I was little. But you look at them with their kids. You ain't did half of what they did. And if it was so bad what you did, why they doing more? But they try to guilt trip you. I'm just doing this because you did it. Baby, I ain't never shot heroin. How do you know what a speedball is? And definitely ain't nothing to look around, young people. And them been twitching while I've been talking now. So ain't nobody in here done fentanyl. That's a new drug. So we at least say, you tell a child, baby, I ain't never done fentanyl. Because the truth, you might do some other stuff, but you ain't never done that one. You got to pick and choose the conversation. I ain't never done fentanyl. You know, if you're old enough, you might have tried milk, but fentanyl, we ain't none of us done that one. All right, okay, I'm just checking. Ain't none of y'all started like, wait a minute, Brother Nash did it, but he just do that sometimes. He was probably praying, oh God, help him, Jesus. Touch him. Because I said everybody twitching and itching, he said. But Brother Nash is praying a lot of times. You see him doing that. He's not. Brother Nash ain't never done fentanyl a day in his life. Actually, Brother Nash, have you ever done a drug? Illegal one. I ain't talking about asking. See? Oh, don't name it, brother. Yes or no? Yeah, nothing hard. I knew that already. That's why I asked. You know I ain't finna ask some of y'all. I ain't finna ask some of y'all. Had to look at myself too. I ain't finna ask me either. But he ain't never done a drug. He probably drank a little bit because he was in the army. But you know how long ago that's been? Don't you realize there's people in here that ain't had alcohol in their body longer than some of y'all been alive? So that would be never if they was your age. Yeah. Man, that's a long time for some of y'all. Ooh, man. They ain't never ever? No. Nobody said never. We said since. It's been a while. Some decades. Some decades. I think I'm about to hit 30-something years myself, no liquor. About 30 some change. I can do the math, I don't want to. But I remember about when it was. God delivered me. And I've been drinking since I was 5. I used to just like the taste. Like, man, I just like the taste, man. I need something cold. The water ain't gonna do it. But then God delivered me. I just didn't want to know it. Didn't have a craving for it. And I tried all the stuff. We made up drinks where I'm from. You know, I'm from Tennessee. We was making up stuff, recipes, put this together. Try this, my boy. I remember making this one concoction one time. My uncle drank it. We got on the highway. He was quiet. Normally he was a talker. But he was quiet this ride. We got out the interstate. We was coming down the exit. He let the window down. I said, man, what you doing? You wasting the good stuff. He said, man, I ain't never putting something that hot in my body. Because I had some Everclear in there and some other stuff. You know, I whipped it up. I put the concoction together. I said, boy, they put some hell on your chest. Man, I ain't drinking that. Y'all crazy. Oh, lightweight. But he spit it all out. I was mad, but that was all right. We still had some more bottles. But we used to make liquor. So I'm not preaching something you ain't understand. I've been there. But God delivered me. It's been over 30 years. I said that already. I don't go to going to the bread or the cake aisle. Been in the cake aisle a lot lately. And Safeway and be like, oh Jesus, the bottles is calling me. I got the liquor. I don't want that junk. Why I want something that's gonna make me make bad decisions? What in the world? I want to make good decisions all the rest of my days. I made too many of them back in the day. I don't make no new. Who want to make new bad decisions? Young people, that's all. Nobody else want to do it. Just young people. Well, I had a thought. It's bad right there. I can tell that. That laugh gave it away. That's a bad decision. Bad decision in the works. Bad decision in the works. It's coming. They download some dumb. It's coming right down there. All this information we have at our fingertips on Google and everything, and they'll look up some of the dumbest stuff. How to make a booger slingshot. You had the power of the internet, all the libraries of the world, and that's what you looking up? Well, I'm just saying, you never know. Someone may flick one at you. Well, I don't know what he said. It had to be crazy. But where you at where they flicking boogers at you? And why did you stay? Start there. That's where I would start at. Like, why am I around people that would do that? Are they paying me to be there? Is there a mask involved? Do I have a hazmat suit? Is there benefits at this certain job that I'm going to be? You just around booger thumpers? Well, that's my homeboy, Lil Harold. Well, I guess somebody had to be friends with the kid that ate boogers in school. You know how they do it, try to sneak. We saw him. Ah, you a boogie! That's exactly how I did it, right? Every time. Man, shut up, man. It's the other figure. No, man, you nasty. Booger eater. He trifling. Hey, you kids keep it out. I can't sit by him. He eat boogers. On purpose. I sure did. I bust him out. I ain't gonna lie. I sure did. Bust him out. Don't be trying to shake my hand. Man, I hate you. But you love boogers though, don't you? Up out of here. But you know what it did? They quit eating boogers. Well, at least in public. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of snacks they had at home, but at least in school. I'm trying to help them fit in. I was doing my due diligence for society, even back then. I might have been clowning on them a little bit too, but you know, still. You don't be clapping no boogie. I can't focus on this. You trying to tell me about these people, the Eskimo, the Inuits, okay, but he eating boogers, I can't focus. Cause it's not snotty, he just keeps snacking. You trying to say the Inuit people fished a lot. He just over there. I can't focus in this type of place. Back to the point I was making, where you at where people gonna flick boogers at you? That's the first question, young people, you should be asking yourself. Why are you around people that do that? That'll carry you a long way. We could have died in the car. Why are you around people that would make you die on your way to Walmart? Driving in the parking lot, and when you see people hit the gas instead of the brake. Every time you get in the car, you gotta say, hey, thank you, and you just start praying. Let this ride be holy. You just hold your breath, hoping that you ain't gotta be an eyewitness to nothing. But you love him, so you do it, but you sure be praying. You sure want to say something. This joker don't quit doing this. See, you know what, God, he gonna reap this. And I've seen it happen too. Man, they sped up while I was trying to walk by. I said, How many times I seen that happen? Sure did. Just don't walk by me. Just go ahead. I don't know when the reaping gonna show up, so you not me. But I've seen it. But drunkenness, revelry, that's part. And such like. And such like. Say, well, drugs ain't in the Bible, and such like. Heroin, narcotics, cocaine, crack, it's not in the Bible, and such like. Fentanyl and meth, and such like. And whatever new drug they get, young people, imagination going wrong. We call these Skittles. You don't be on that E. They used to call it ecstasy, they call it Molly. But what I want to understand is why all these men with their pants down below their booty want this drug that excites your libido? With their little sister pants on. You got your little sister pants on, you got your boo-boo out, and you taking pills that make you forget and have an increased libido. These jokers taking date rape drugs. With their homeboys though. It's 8 of y'all in the car. Who gonna hula? No, sit right there, my boy. I'm just saying, them y'all entertainers. Them y'all entertainers. We deep in the back. Really. What young people say on these go? Pause. That's what Why are these? I said, they talking about Molly and E. Are they talking about ecstasy? Yeah. Why they taking that? With their homeboys? With Xanax? Don't that make you forget too? Yeah, that's why they shooting like that. Something wrong with them. I'm just saying, that's y'all generation. Y'all need to, why you around people that's making those decisions? Hey, let me get 2 of them E's, my boy. Where we finna go? Man, in my house to watch the game. Yeah, it's on Netflix. We just gonna chill. Did this joker just slide Netflix and chill to his own? Let's watch a buddy comedy show, buddy cop show, you know, one of them bromances. There's some young people. Talking about y'all generation. My generation didn't do all that. We didn't have all that. How you gonna take it? But they always singing about it. Molly, Molly, Percocet. Molly, Molly, Percocet. That's just dudes in there though. Just saying, that's y'all generation. We're gonna get back into it. We're gonna finish breaking it down. We'll finish with verse 21, then we'll go on. We're coming to the end of the Bible study. Then we'll go to something else. Just a little food for thought. Guess we leave with this. Why you around people making those kind of decisions? Brother Hernandez, we dismiss Bible study tonight, please. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all that social media stuff. God bless you.